Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Interviews with Entrepreneurs in South Africa. Today, I'm very excited to be speaking to Michael from the Ouwerf Guesthouse in Uniondale. So, Michael, if you can tell us a little bit more about your business and how and why you started it.
Yeah, sure, I'll do so, Melanie. All right, everybody, my name is Michael Muller. My wife, Antoinette, and I used to work in the steel and chrome factories for more than about 30 years. Beginning 2017, we made the huge decision to leave the factories and pursue our own dream to own our own guest house. July 2017, our dream came true when we bought this guest house in Uniondale that we now call Ouwerf Guesthouse. From the start, we put in a lot of hard work. We painted the whole guest house, did changes to the rooms, revamped the whole garden. Now currently we have 4 luxury guest bedrooms, 3 double beds, and 1 with 2 single beds. Each room has a television with an open view guest house package, radio, fridge, coffee and tea facilities, and free Wi-Fi. Each room also has an ensuite bathroom with a shower and a bath, with brand new towels boasting our logo of the guest house. For a bigger group, 2 more rooms can be made available in the main house. A cozy loft room, also with ensuite bathroom, and a small living area consisting of a double bed and 2 sleeper couches. Then there's a room with ensuite bathroom and double bed. So we can sleep about 14 people all in all. We also have safe undercover parking on the premises. We also have a beautiful pool and 2 bright facilities for the guests and a television on the open stoop area for outside entertainment.
So,
Okay.
I actually live in Uniondale, which means that I've actually been to the Ouwerf Guesthouse, and I can tell you it's a really, really beautiful place. I spent 6 years traveling around South Africa, and I've stayed in guest houses all around the country. And I have to say that yours is one of the most beautiful that I've seen.
Thank you, Melanie.
Your rooms are really gorgeous. And for anybody traveling through Uniondale in the middle of summer when it's so hot, that swimming pool of yours under the pepper tree is an absolute treat. An absolute treat. So how long have you been in Uniondale with your guest house now?
It's almost been 3.5 years, Melanie.
Okay, and are you enjoying the change from working in steelworks to now having your guest house?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I will not easily go back.
Okay, so you're not going back into the workforce for somebody else now?
Not easily, Melanie.
Okay. What is
we enjoy what we do.
What is your favorite part of what you do at Ouwerf?
I think working with the guests, Melanie. It's always interesting people to meet, and you hear interesting stories, and I like working with people. Yeah.
Okay. And is your business seasonal?
Yes.
Okay. When are your peak times?
It's mostly during the school holidays, Melanie, especially December's.
Okay.
And the August one as well. Yeah.
Okay. And
school holidays are normally very busy. Yeah.
And where do most of your customers come from? Are they South Africans or are they overseas tourists?
No, it's mostly South African, Melanie. We do get the occasional foreign tourist, but it's mostly South African.
Okay, and where are they traveling between? Because I know Uniondale's a little bit off the beaten track.
No, look, it's most of the people that come from Johannesburg going down to the coast, Melanie. That is basically your main tourist, yeah.
Okay. And is it just you and Antoinette running it, or do you have a full complement of staff working there?
No, it's basically only me and the wife.
Okay.
We have the occasional worker helping us out, but that is only on occasion, yeah.
Okay.
So once a week or so, yeah.
Okay. So when we come and stay at your guest house, we get personal service from the owners.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay. And what sort of menu do you have available?
Yes, Melanie, it's quite a big menu, especially the breakfast in the guest house. It's quite large. It's a buffet breakfast with everything, from your yogurts, your porridges, to your bacon and eggs, your toasts, your coffees, your teas, your juices, everything. You name it, it's there.
And
Grilled tomatoes, mushrooms.
I've seen you've also got a little kind of coffee shop and store on your premises, and you've got some lovely products in there. Where do you source your products?
Many come from the locals, Melanie, especially the jams, soaps, and the honeys are made by the Dominee. So it's, yeah, mostly the local people that supply us with stock, yeah.
I've bought your jam before, and it was absolutely amazing. It reminds me of the jam my mom used to make as a kid. It's not the kind of thing you find in a retail store. It's got real fruit in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, definitely. It's all homemade, Melanie.
Okay, okay,
Can be lady, yeah.
okay. And yes, sorry, you were saying?
No. I just wanted to say like the jams are actually made by the locals. There's a lady here in Victoria Street who does the jams for us. Yeah, old lady, but it's
Okay.
very nice jam. I must say, very tasty. Yeah.
I love that your store is stocked by local suppliers. It means that if anybody comes to stay in your guest house and they want to buy a few gifts to take home with them, they've got genuine Uniondale gifts
Yes,
that they can buy and take away with them. So,
definitely.
how has your business been affected by COVID-19?
Oh, very badly, Melanie. We actually had to close the coffee shop down completely during that time. So it's actually knocked us quite hard. Yeah.
Okay, and is it beginning to come right now?
Yes. Yeah, we will. I think I spoke to the wife. We will actually be opening the coffee shop soon, maybe in a
Okay,
week or so. Yeah.
okay, okay,
So it's picking up again, definitely. Yeah.
okay,
Even the
okay.
guest house. Yeah.
All right, so your guest house is you starting to receive bookings again?
Yes, definitely, Melanie. It's starting to pick up. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
okay,
looking starting to look better. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. There has been a very quiet period. Oof. We had no guests.
Yes. I'm sure it was
Yeah.
difficult for you to survive. Were you ever tempted during that time to think about going back to being employed by somebody
No
else?
way. No ways. We weren't that desperate yet, Melanie.
What's your favorite part of being self-employed?
Just being my own boss, I think.
Okay,
Just being able to do what I want, how I want, without a manager putting guidelines and restrictions and red tape and all that type of things. So I think that is the nice part, yeah, the freedom to do what we want, how we want, when we want. I think that is for me the best part, yeah, being my
okay,
own boss.
okay, okay. Doing what you're doing now must be very, very different from working in the steel industry.
Oh yeah, no, it's completely different. I mean, you can't even compare the two. It's
Yes,
completely different.
yes. And would you ever think of doing anything else, or are you guys going to be guest house owners for the rest of your lives, do you think?
No, I don't think for the rest of our lives, Melanie. We will probably do something different at some stage, yeah.
Okay,
But it will probably be in this type of business,
okay,
tourism business, yeah.
okay. And what do you find are the biggest challenges of owning a guest house?
Just ability, yeah. The biggest thing is basically to get guests, to keep the clock ticking, yeah. That is our biggest challenge, yes. Like we say, we're doing a lot of marketing and advertising, but still, it's difficult to keep it full, Melanie. It's got
Yes,
its challenges there, definitely.
yes. And do you have a lot of repeat customers, or are you always looking for new people?
No, there's actually people coming again and again. We do have, definitely do have repeat customers, yeah, for sure.
Okay, okay. It's such a
Yeah,
beautiful place. I'm sure it's going to become a regular stop on my route when I
I
can
hope so.
travel again.
So, for sure, you're always welcome.
And what does an average day of work look like for you there?
Basically, Melanie, early mornings, open up the coffee shop, clean the rooms if we had guests, prepare food for the coffee shop guests. That's basically it. That's the way it goes all day.
Okay,
Preparing food, carrying out the food, the guys eating and enjoying themselves. That's basically the crux of it. Yeah.
okay. And do you find that you've got any spare time, or do you have to wait till late at night when all the guests have gone to bed?
No, there's a lot of spare time in between, and there are very quiet periods as well. But the guests, once they've booked in, they basically take care of themselves. It's just a
Okay.
coffee shop, but that's also got quiet periods
Yes,
during which we have got time for ourselves.
yes, yes. And what
Mm.
do you do with that spare time?
I've got a lot of hobbies. I play guitar, I paint, I'm on the computer busy with my shares. So now I've actually got enough to do. So I actually need periods to get
Okay.
through all my stuff.
Okay. That's wonderful
Yeah.
freedom. I bet you didn't have that kind of time when you were
Oh,
working in the steelworks.
never. Oh, no, never, 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 never.
Okay. Okay. And if you were to speak to somebody who is thinking about opening a guest house, what advice would you give to them?
See, Melanie, basically, I think your most important thing will be the location, where your guest house is exactly. And then, yeah, you must have comfortable rooms, very clean. Everything must be very clean. And yeah, you need to offer a good personal service. I think that is the most important. I think location is for me the most important.
Yes, you guys
And you
have,
must have passion for your job,
no,
yeah.
you guys have certainly got a fantastic location. You're right on the main street in the
Yeah,
middle of Uniondale. Not hard to find.
exactly, Melanie, exactly.
And
We are good, well located.
do you ever have people just drive past and then stop when they've seen you from the outside, or do most of your bookings come from online bookings?
No, we've got a lot of online bookings, but there are also people that drive past, see the place, and then turn back. Yeah, we've had that many times.
Okay.
Many, many times.
Yes, I know that your guest house is one of the most beautiful from the front street of all of the guest houses in our little town. Now, there's also quite a lot of competition in our town. There's lots of guest houses for such a very small town. How do you deal with that?
Well, Melanie, I can't really quantify how it has affected our business. Look, we've had our fair share of business. So, yeah, we can't complain. We've had plenty of guests. I don't know how busy the other guys are. I have no idea.
Okay.
Actually, never even spoken to the people, to be honest.
Okay. I've just noticed that there are quite a few up and down the street that have opened and closed down again. So I'm curious to understand what you think it is that has helped you guys to survive whilst some of the others have not.
Well, Melanie, first of all, I think we've got a lovely place. It's very, very nice. It's clean, very, very, very clean. My wife keeps it spotlessly clean at all times. And I think the personal service, we're always friendly with the guests and go out of our way to accommodate all their needs. You always get people that have funny needs and desires and stuff, and we really go out of our way to accommodate the people.
Okay.
So we give as personal service as we can, yeah.
Yes. Personal service seems to be a recurring theme with all the entrepreneurs that I speak about in this series, that if you can just get that personal service right, then you will have repeat business.
Oh, yes, definitely, Melanie. Now, people appreciate personal service, that's for sure.
Yes, yes. So where can we find you on the social networks and online if anybody wants to make a booking?
Okay, we are on the the internet at www.ouwerf.com, and we have also got a Facebook page, the Karoo Kombuis Koffiewinkel in Ouwerf Guesthouse. Or the people can email us at info@ouwerf.com, or they can phone us on 064-687-3983.
Okay, that's
so there's
wonderful.
plenty of ways to get in touch with us, yeah. Or come visit us. Come for a stay.
And I will definitely be sharing all of those links and that information when I post this video on the networks.
Thanks, Melanie. I appreciate that.
So, Michael, thank you so much for your time and your attention today. I appreciate you telling us your story, and good luck with your business moving forward.
No, thank you for your time and effort. Thanks very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
It's a pleasure. Have a beautiful day.